How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here, and this is the game that I told you guys about last episode. This is going to be our huge game, and you see we are the 3-1 Chicago Bears. My home team, Seattle Seahawks, unfortunately beat us, but they are my favorite team. They're my home team, so I can't get too upset about it. But we are going up against the 0-5 winless Buffalo Bills, and as you see, the team right here is trying to get a little bit of, pumped up action going. Buffalo Bills are going to go ahead and kick us the ball to start off this game. We're obviously back there to take this back. We're the number 1 special teams player. We're going to juke to the outside left side. Number 49 is going to miss us. Unfortunately, we tiptoe, which slows us down quite a bit. But we do almost get to just about midfield, 1 yard shy. Trying to speak here. And of course, we start the game same every time. We're going to run this ball because we want to establish GodBaer and let the opposing team know that every game we're going to run the ball. We're going to smash you, wear down your defense. GB is a very fast and powerful running back, as he's going to prove each and every game. As again right here, breaks a tackle, then it takes 2 more guys to tackle him while he still falls forward and picks up 8 yards. And right here, 2nd and 2, he is going to pick up the first down and quite a bit more. He's going to do, I told you guys this is going to be a very big game, so I'm going to go ahead and not spoil, but share. Watch the holes that GodBaer hits this game. Of course, he's going to break the tackles and have the speed to outrun and outmaneuver a lot of people. But the vision that he has this game is quite impressive. Obviously, I'm the one controlling the joystick, so I'm not going to pat myself on the back too much. But remember, GB's the one running the ball. He's the player I created, and everybody, if you've been watching the series from the beginning, have hopefully grown to love. And he's quite the running back, as you see the Buffalo Bills do stop us. That is our 2nd field goal. Earlier, forgot to mention that Cam Newton was actually in control of the offense, and he took us down the field, got stopped, and kicked a field goal. Is right there. You saw that we got stopped and kicked a field goal. Is right here. Every time we get our hands on the ball, we're going to try to make a play out of it, because that's what playmakers do. I don't really care where the ball is. As you see right here, we're going to go ahead and catch a screen. 57 does a great job blocking. We go ahead and run down the field for probably about 40 or 45 yards until we finally get ran out of bounds by one of the Buffalo Bills defenders. And coach wants to go ahead and do a back-to-back screen, see if we can go ahead and pick up the last 40 yards, but we only pick probably about 5 yards that time. But regardless, we're just about into the red zone here, as Cam Newton's actually probably going to get control of the ball right after this timeout, and he gets us 3 more yards after his opportunities, and we end up kicking a 3rd field goal of the game, which puts us up 9-0, which you can't be too mad about. We are up 9-0, and right here, opening the 2nd half, we do get another punt, and of course we're going to try to make something out of it, which we don't really do much of anything with the ball this time. We've been struggling ever since we left the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have not really done anything on special teams. Obviously, you guys haven't really seen it. I haven't shown special teams because, like I mentioned, nothing has been happening. But since I have changed my editing to show every touch I have, you indeed do get to see all my special teams touches. So I'm not going to spoil anything, so I'm just going to be quiet now, even though that might have just spoiled it by saying that. But hey, watch the video. As you see right here, number 72 right back there. If you guys want to rewind it, he blocked 2 guys, and he blocked one of the Buffalo defenders into another Buffalo defender, and the back defender got launched across the ground, and that was very fun to watch. As right here, again, not really doing too much on the punt return. But, of course, GodBaer goes ahead and gets his first rushing touchdown of the game. And, again, kind of doing a really nice job about reading his holes, getting another good game. As you see, he's got 11 rushes for 130 yards, as it pops up right there. 1 TD, 11.8 yards per carry, which is phenomenal. As right here, he goes ahead and kind of gets popped right there. Tried to juke past the dude. The linebacker there kind of postured up and did a nice job about hitting GB. But right here, doing a pretty good job about reading the holes, getting back to the center field after cutting out right. 13 carries for 148 yards. Again, just going to try to run up the middle. Picks up about, 5 or 6 yards probably. Now he has 14 carries for 153 yards. Right here, GB is going to break 1, 2 tackles, 3 tackles, picks up the first down and gets tackled I was going to say very often, which doesn't make sense. Not very often do you see 3 broken tackles for a 5-yard gain. But, hey, GodBaer does that. He's that type of running back, because, again, he's only going to pick up about 2 or 3 yards. You see there's only 2 minutes left in the game, so you're probably wondering, obviously, we've been running the ball quite well, as right here we're getting just about down to the 3-yard line. which means everybody knows the mathematical equation. It's red zone plus GB equals 7. As you see, he dives over the pile there into the end zone, and we're going to go ahead and swap the camera angle and watch GodBaer jump over this pile right here. As you see, he gets the ball, jumps up everybody, uses number 75's back, and falls into the end zone, which is again his second rushing touchdown of the game. He's already got probably 150, 160 rushing yards, having a phenomenal game rushing it. And guess what? I'm going to spoil it to you guys right now since it's happening at this very moment. Punt return, you see he's back at like the 7-yard line. He's going to run to the left side, and there's nobody out here besides the punter. And of course, you know no punter's going to catch GB. He dives just for the sake of it, and we're going to go ahead and taunt a little bit. We're in the end zone. That's going to be our third TD of the game. That is a 93-yard punt return for a touchdown. So see right here, 18 attempts, 177 yards, 177 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 5 broken tackles. We are going to go to our receiving right here, 2 catches for 50 yards. That puts us over 200 yards per scrimmage. I guess you could say over 300 if you count what you're about to see right here, the punt return for a touchdown with 119, but 93 of a long with a TD. And we do actually win the offensive player of the week right here. So GodBaer out.